Hello, and welcome to Cooking with Mike. It's me. Today we're going to make a tiramisu. Let's start off with the ingredients that you need. You'll need some sugar, 100 grams or about a half a cup. You'll need some eggs, about 4 eggs or about 220 grams of eggs. Mascarpone, 2 1/4 cup or about 500 grams. You need some lady fingers. It says 11 ounces or 300 grams. I just buy a bunch and do 2 layers worth. So I would actually double that. I would say 600 grams or one of these is, one of those is fine. And then coffee. Brew this first so that it's cool by the time you get to it. Here I did about 2 of my Violettis, and that should be sufficient. And then you also need some cocoa powder to top it. I use the special dark, but even the regular is totally fine. As always, before beginning a tiramisu, it's very important to get into the Italian mood. No better way than to practice your hand gestures. Molto bene. Your next step would be to separate the eggs into the yolk and the white goopy stuff that has no name. Don't even bother looking it up. It is essential that you do not get any of the yolk into the previously mentioned white goop stuff. Otherwise, it could prevent the white goopy stuff from fluffing up once it's whipped. It is preferred to use a stand mixer at this time, or you can use a hand mixer. And while you are using a hand mixer, and you have plenty of time to think about things, you can think about where your life has gone wrong and why you don't have a stand mixer at your house. Come on, seriously, go get one. Next, you want to add half of the sugar, so in this case, 1/4 cup, to the egg whites. Oh, I said the actual name. And you want to whip it. You want to whip it good, actually, until you have white peaks. Now, please note, in this recipe, in this video, I'm doubling and a half the recipe because so many freaking people want a tiramisu. Can't go to the store and get one, seriously. So right now, you can hear that the egg whites and the sugar are mixing, and this will go on forever. Like, so long of a time. Go read War and Peace. By the time you're done with that and the sequel, the egg whites will be ready. I would say that this is where we want it to be. Notice that when I move the whip around, the cream sort of stays right where it is. So that's fantastic. So now what we'll do is we'll transfer this into a bowl to set to the side, and we will clean everything we have here because we need it again. And now we repeat the process, this time with the egg yolks. Get in there. And then also the remaining sugar. And you want to whip this as well. Make sure you whip it just as good. While that's mixing, let's learn some Italian. Ciao! Come stai? Sto bene, grazie. Vorrei un caffè, per favore? Che tipo di formaggio preferisci tu? Io mi piace molto la pecorina. So at this time, the egg yolks with sugar should be whipped until it's about a pale yellow color. And this is where you want to slowly start to mix in the mascarpone. Make sure that you don't have it too fast on the machine, otherwise your kitchen will be covered with mascarpone and egg, which is not a bad thing. It's, it's like the scratch and sniff wall from Willy Wonka. You'll just be licking that all day long. Now at this time we will take the egg yolk and we will have the egg white, and we will fold the egg whites into the egg yolk, making sure that it's very uniform. Fold it. Fold it. Yeah. Now we will assemble the tiramisu, and it sort of works like lasagna. You want to have like a little base at the bottom of your pan. Gonna level that out there. That looks good. And then what you'll do is you'll take the lady fingers and you will soak them in the coffee really quick. And then place them in the pan. And what I typically do is I cover one full level, and then I make I'll layer it some more with the cream, the egg cream mix, and do another level of the tiramisu of the cookies, and then finish it with another level of this. So egg, cookies, egg, cookies, egg. And for the final step, get your cocoa, get a little, what is this called, strainer? Taco? I think it's called a taco. And you're just going to cover the top with cocoa. Cover it, and then put it in the fridge, and it'll be ready in a day. And that's how you make a tiramisu. I hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you, and come again. No, stay away, please. This is mine.